What's up, people? It's your man, Urban Lover, coming from your mama's basement. Let's dig right in. Lakers played Miami Heat. Miami Heat won. That's it. Nah, I'm just joking. Listen, check this out. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna continue to say this. I don't care if y'all get mad. I don't care if y'all. I don't care. I have my own opinion, and yeah, if you want to call me biased, I'm not biased. So don't even try. But anyway, the Lakers played the Miami Heat. I told y'all in so many videos right now. The Lakers need to start Carmelo Anthony with LeBron James. He need to start him. If you look at that starting five to get out there, they only have really two decent scores, and that's Westbrook and LeBron James. You cannot move the ball with that type of squad up there. It don't even fit Russell Westbrook at all. But you got Bradley. He's okay. You know, he had good games here and there. Like this game was a pretty good game. Even at the end, he made a I'm gonna say more than Tucker. You know, he played a very good acting role. You know what I'm saying? This little man knocked him over, but I'm gonna leave it at that. If you look at the starting five, Reese haven't really been giving us nothing. He's inconsistent. Defensive wise, yeah, but Chucks, what he's doing, you might let Carmelo Anthony play that. You let Carmelo Anthony play the power forward, let LeBron James play the small forward, since LeBron James still got a lot of energy. Let him play the small forward, let Dwight Howard play the center, Westbrook play the point. You got Bradley as the two for perimeter defense, which we heard at. The biggest thing they got to do is they got to get Dwight Howard going. The man is psyched out. He's not even in the game. The first play, he goes up to the rim, dunk it, you know, and it happens because Carmelo came right behind it. He dunked and his ball bounced off too. But Dwight Howard was not in the game. If you look at Dwight Howard, like I said before, if you look at him back when he was with the Charlotte Hornets and the Orlando Magic, he was contesting shots. Like JaVale McGee, if you go watch JaVale McGee at Phoenix, JaVale McGee is happy. You're happy at Phoenix. He's contesting shots, rebounding, blocking, and they feeding him. They rewarding him on the other end. Lakers don't reward Dwight Howard, man. Like I said before, I don't know what's going on, but it's like ever since him and Davis had that dispute, it's like they been isolating him out. Like he had one good game where he had 13 points in the first half, and they basically didn't go to him the rest of the game. This game he only took one shot. Psyched out. He only had 4 rebounds. He had 1 block, but 11 minutes. They don't go to him. They don't go. You're not going to, I don't care who you are. LeBron will score 80 points. He ain't going to score 80 points. But anyway, you're not going to win a game playing the way you're playing. I'm just going to keep it real. You're not going to win. Even if Davis come back. If Davis don't play physical down low, the Lakers not going to win. They're going to be getting killed in the paint. And they're getting killed in the paint. Every time Dwight Howard go out, what the first thing these teams do? Inside out, inside out. Inside out, inside out. That's all they do. Build momentum in the inside. So that way the defense can come pressuring in and help out because the Lakers love to run small ball. So, you help out. Somebody help out. What do you kick it out for perimeter 3-pointers? Good. Miami got good. Every team that play the Lakers move the ball. And before I even get back to the Lakers, I'm just go to Miami Heat just for example to show you. And they were depleted, but they still moved the ball. That's the crazy thing. Moving the ball. Butler had 12 assists. Butler ain't dropping 28 points. Butler care about winning. No disrespect, but Butler care about winning. He had a triple-double. 7 for 18, 12 assists, 10 rebounds. He had none on the offensive board. 10 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block, and he only scored 20 points. Robinson had 25. Martin had 15 off the bench. Adebayo, I don't think I said his name wrong, he had 14. 33 minutes, he fouled out. And that was a good defensive play on Stanley Johnson. I know nobody ain't gonna call that, but not my fault on Tucker. Excuse me. There was a good defensive play on Stanley Johnson on Tucker, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. But good ball movement. Good ball movement. Look at this. Look at they starting five. They had 31 assists. Ball movement. PJ Tucker had 5 assists. Butler had 12 assists. Adebayo, excuse me if I disrespect his name or cut it, made it cut. But anyway, Adebayo had 5. Vincent had 6. Robinson had 3. Ball movement. You win games. This man is so simple, bro. And I know y'all LeBron James, y'all love LeBron. I understand that. I know LeBron getting his rocks off. But the problem is he's playing like there's nobody else out there. Like he just I've said this before. When they fast break, if LeBron got the ball, he going straight to the rim, and I don't mind that. If you're going to score straight to the rim, I have no problem with that. You're attacking the rim, I love it. I just don't like it when you settle for 3 or just sit there and just dribble all day behind the perimeter. and then you decide to pass the rock. The ball is not moving. Then your players throw up desperate shots because they're not even set. If you look at these teams, when they pass the rock around, they're usually finding a high percentage shooter who's basically set and don't have nobody in his face. The Lakers, when they move the ball pretty good, you get those type of plays. But when you're forcing passes and all that, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, man. Not going to work. LeBron James had 33 points, 2 offensive rebounds, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. 2 steals. Westbrook, 9 for 15. Had a good game besides the three-pointer. He actually made some better free throws. He had 2 offensive boards. 2 of them really count. They were crucial rebounds, but nobody will talk about rebounding. They just talk about his turnovers. 9 rebounds, 9 assists. He had 3 turnovers. He did some crazy things, but not so bad. He's toned it down. But I'm just saying, if I keep saying this over and over again, LeBron James needs to let Westbrook bring the ball down. Let him bring the ball down. Let LeBron James play off of Westbrook. If y'all notice, when LeBron James is catching the ball on the fly, he's easily scoring at will. I be sitting there trying to tell people, they think I be hating LeBron. No, I'm trying to help the man. Ball movement. You able to score whenever you want to on ball movement. You moving the ball around. Getting easier layups, easier shots. The ISO play, just standing all day up the top of the perimeter. The defense know what you're going to do. So what they do, they front 3 guys in front of you. 1 guy in the middle, up in front of you. 2 guys on the outside wings. Then they got the other 2 guys sitting back by the end of the paint because they know that once you put your head down, they know you're going to the basket. They know you. They've been watching you and studying you because you run the same plays all the time. You ISO play, you put your head down, you go attack the basket, or you dribble, then you step back, shoot a 3. You know what I'm saying? Or if you dribble, put your head down, lift your head up, you about to make a pass. You know what I'm saying? So they know you. It's easy, man. Man, I'm telling you, LeBron James can easily get 30 points if he just move the ball. When y'all see them in this game, when they were moving the ball around, LeBron James was scoring at will. The LeBron is his own worst enemy because he tried to do too much when he don't need to. But Carmelo Anthony needs to start in that starting 5. And I tell you over and over again, because it gives that starting 5 another score on the team. Yeah, you might give up a little bit defense because Ariza not really that defensive. I think Johnson's a better defender than Ariza. But you're not giving up that much. Plus, you get somebody that can score, that can help LeBron James and Westbrook. They don't have nobody to help them score. It's just Westbrook, LeBron James. Ariza not giving you nothing. You're not using Dwight Howard because he already psyched out. You got to get him back into the game. His mind is not even there. You can see it sometimes. Bradley, inconsistent, but at least he's got defense. So you got Bradley. If you get Dwight Howard back mentally into the game, you'll have a good paint presence to help y'all out. But you got to get him back in the game. I don't know what's going on with you guys. Whatever it is, behind closed doors, you got to fix that. Something going on there. Ain't no way in the world you're going to tell me Dwight Howard not getting no type of pass, no lobs, no nothing. But you see a Ariza coming there and give him a lob. You see Monk coming there and give him a lob. But I don't see how nobody, Westbrook or LeBron, giving him the ball. Once in a while they might do, but they don't give it to him to take advantage of the mixed matches. And that's hurting us. So he don't play defense. Like, man, screw it. They're not feeding me the ball, blocking, covering up the paint and all that, preventing, to the best of my ability for letting guys come in and do what they want, but yet I'm not getting the ball. And also on top of that, another thing, you can tell he's psyched out because he just fouled like crazy. But then let's get off of that. Westbrook had a good game. LeBron had a good game. I ain't gonna lie that he didn't. But I'm just saying at the end of the day, if you actually move the ball, let Westbrook run the point, you move the ball around, y'all could be a better team. LeBron James played the small forward spot because he has much more speed and charisma than all the older guys on that squad. Let Carmelo Anthony run the center spot because why? He's not somebody that can be moving around, but he can do low post plays. You know what I mean? He can take 10-footers from the basket like a power forward used to do back in the days. The Lakers got to run this team hot. Let's start fight like it was back in the 80s, back in the 90s. Point guard bring the ball down. You got the small forward scoring, and you dominate with the center. It's that easy. You got Bradley's a good defender. You know what I'm saying? Bradley's like your Cooper. You know what I'm saying? He can knock down the 3, but he's a good defender. You know what I'm saying? Like, come out. Can you put Carmelo in with the start? Hopefully Davis come back soon. Then you look at Johnson. This game right here, Johnson should have been in more than Anthony. It should have been Johnson, and I would say a reason to a degree, but not really. He wasn't really doing anything. But I'm not going to question that. Because Carmelo Anthony, like I said, when they go small, teams notice and they just attack the basket. That's all they do. Attack the basket. If there's nothing there, they got a perimeter guy wide open for a 3. I think Johnson probably, yeah, then again, Johnson probably would have been a better mix in than Anthony because you get somebody that can play defense, plus he can shoot the three. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. He had 23 minutes. He was 2 for 3, 1 for 2 behind the three-point arc, 2 for 2 free throws. He don't mind putting the ball on the floor. He's not scared to pass. He's not scared to make plays. He had 2 rebounds. And like I said, he had that one stop on Tucker in the corner. Even though Tucker could have called the time, but the ref didn't catch it, so he traveled. But just Johnson playing defense is pretty good. Now, he got burnt a couple times, and what player don't, but he plays better defense than Carmelo Anthony. Ellington got in there. He only got 2 shots, but they only brought him in to bring back the shot, but it is what it is with him. Then you had Reeves. He only played 9 minutes this game. Monk only played 24. And Tucker played 22 minutes. He was a plus 12, 1 for 5. I don't know. Some plays, man, I don't know why when they bring Tucker, I don't know why they bring Monk in. But like I said, my own opinion, the only reason why I think they're not using Monk like they want to, because I think they're trying to trade Tucker. They don't want Monk to play good because this dude he ain't been taking no shots. Like when you seen him, he was averaging 18, 19, 20-something points. He was taking shots. So they tell him trades and all this stuff. He don't take no shots no more. It's always Tucker. Tucker ain't taking no shots this game either. Tucker might be psyched out too. I told y'all in the last game. Tucker psyched out. He got almost the same exact shots he had in the last game. Psyched out. Psyched out. Was it the Orlando game or it might have been let me see if I can go back. Hold on, I'm gonna go real quick. Give me a second. Let me see what game that was. 1 second. I'll come right back to that. What game was that? It might have been the Magic game. I think it probably was the Magic game. Let me see. Yeah, the Magic game. It was the Magic game. Psyched out. Like I said, man, psyched out. That dude is psyched out. Swing back real quick. So, like I said, ever since you told trading Tucker, he not even been playing pretty good. So, I mean, I don't know. I think that, on some plays, I'd have brought Monk in because I think Monk is our pure shooter, but he's not really taking a shot. Now, he didn't really shoot the ball well either, but he only took 6 shots. As a shooter, you got to get into a flow, into a rhythm. But like I said, a lot of the shots the Lakers take was a lot of forced shots. A lot of forced shots. But all I'm saying today is that LeBron James got to play off Westbrook. That's it. Westbrook had a good game. You know what I mean? He had a good game to me. A lot of people want, crash him and all that. Like I said, LeBron had a good game. Westbrook had a good game. But they got to start Carmelo Anthony, man. They give those guys some help on that starting 5. And you got to feed Dwight Howard. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's going with the ego or whatever it is, but they got to fix that. Something got to give, man. Break the egos. Let's go. We trying to win over here. But anyway, let me see. All right, I'm going to go to the team stats. And like I said, man, also with that small unit, the unit when they run with Johnson, and I'm going to say this over and over again. Westbrook, when they bring that little young group in there, Westbrook need to run with them. And then you rotate LeBron James and take Westbrook out. You know what I'm saying? You bring in LeBron James so he can continue running it. But Westbrook need to run with them. Westbrook, Monk, if you want to run THT, that's cool. Johnson and Ariza. That's what I would run it. And if THT is not having a good game or Monk not having a good game, you bring Reeves in. You know what I'm saying? And then you, like I said, and then with Westbrook after, 3 or 4 minutes in there, you bring LeBron in and let LeBron run it. But in reality of it, Westbrook fit that squad better because they like to run. Now, in this game, the Lakers was running. You know what I'm saying? That's good. I like to see them run because they play better when they run it. When they sitting there become, eating up the clock and all that, man, and you down, that's a waste of time, man. You got to move the ball. But let's read the stats off real quick. So the Lakers shot 45%. Miami shot 49%. I'm telling you, good ball movement. Lakers were 11 for 40 behind the arc. That's what I'm talking about. Not attacking the basket, sitting back shooting all these threes. 27 points for them. 27% for them behind the three-point arc. 45% for the Heat. They were 15 for 33. Ball movement. Better shot selection. Lakers don't run the ball like they're supposed to. Not, good ball movement. They might have run the ball a couple here and there, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, when LeBron get the ball, it's coast to coast. Other than that, they might move the ball pretty good when they actually are running. Free throws, Lakers missed 6. They were 24 for 30. That counts too. Let's be honest. Free throws count as well. Miami was 90, 18 for 20. Rebounds, Lakers had 38. Miami had 39. Lakers had 7 offensive rebounds, 2 including 7 offensive rebounds that helped them, and Miami had 6. So it was about even with the offensive boards. But like I said, the thing was the Lakers were playing pretty good in the inside for a second. And it would force somebody to push the ball out for like open jumpers and all that. But it was just good ball movement. Good ball movement. Assists, Lakers had 20. Told you, no ball movement, 20 assists. Miami had 31. Lakers had 7 steals. Miami had 9 blocks. Lakers only had 1. Remember at one point in time, Lakers had they were like in top 5 in blocks, leading between 5 and 7 blocks a game. Now look at their blocks, slowly going down. This Dwight Howard, man, he's psyched out. And plus, Davis missing too, so we got to also state that as well. Miami had 3 blocks, total turnovers. Lakers had 18 and gave up 20 points off the turnovers. And Miami had 16 and they gave up 15 points off the turnovers. They might have some turnover, but they got back on theirs. Fast breaks, look at that. We had 16. Like I told you, we need more fast breaks. Miami had 11. Points in the paint about even, 40, 44. Fouls, 20 to 31. 31 for them. 20 for us and 31 for them. And points in the paint, 40 for us and 44 for them. But like I said, at the end of the day, them attacking the basket is leaving perimeters wide open for threes. The Lakers shut that down a little bit. They shut it down. They prevented it from going in the paint. That was pretty good because the rotation was better. But at the same time, you leaving the guys open for the perimeter 3. That's why I say I don't really like the small ball. That's just me. I don't like it. I think that at the end of the day, you got to get Dwight Howard going. You got to get his psyche back. His mind is not in the game. Only playing, like I said, you get him going, you cover the paint, you let him dominate the paint. He's not a washed up player. He's just psyched out. But you got to let him play. If y'all take time out, go watch JaVale McGee playing in Phoenix with Chris Paul and all them guys. Watch how they use him. And y'all see what I'm talking about. Y'all know god dang well Dwight Howard is better than JaVale McGee. Let's be honest. They got to get him going, man, because that small ball is not going to help him. It's not going to help him. Miami was just beating them so bad that they came back. But anyway, it's your man Urban Lover. Like, share, subscribe, get a comment section. Tell what you think. Coming straight from your mama's basement. You know what it is. I like to hear the boss roar. Let it roar.